Good morning, all. This is Jack from Charting the Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Thursday, the 14th of May. This is actually slightly after the open because the first video turned out not to have any audio, which so basically I'm facing that. Okay, let's have a look at Bitcoin. Let's first the. This is Jack from Charting the Markets Crypto. This is the pre-market webinar almost for the morning of Thursday, the 14th of May. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts, and I'm not here to shoot trading signals. This is a video for paying subscribers at ctmcrypto.substack.com. It's published on YouTube after a delay of 3 days. All right, looking at the weekly chart here on Bitcoin, we are pulling back. I've got a big support level, obviously, at the weekly middle band at 65,866, and we may be heading back there, but we don't necessarily need to be at this point. On the daily chart, we come back and we've seen a solid test of the daily middle band. This tends to be a good support level and may well be a good support level here. No current divergence there. No divergence on the hourly chart either. We have a very nice looking channel here. This kind of looks like a bull flag forming, setting up a retest of this high here at 82.8. Looking at the smaller picture, we've broken this short-term rising support trend line, but it kind of looks like that bull flag forming. So I'm thinking that we're probably going to see a retest of this high here in the not too distant future. And that may be sooner rather than later. Looking at Solana obviously is failing at the weekly middle band, which is a good place to fail. Pulled back a bit from there. We are close to a test of the daily middle band, but didn't quite make that yesterday. But I'm thinking we may be pulling back up now, and I've got the reason for that on the hourly chart. So we're a bit above the daily middle band. This has been a nice move up, and it made the IHS target at 97.66, and that was nice to see. In terms of the overall flag, I'm still wondering if we might head up into this resistance trend line currently in the 101 area. And I would note that we've got an RSI 14 hourly buy signal fixed here, and these tend to have a pretty good track record of making target. So we shall see. I'm leaning towards that move very possibly starting now. Or at least I'm leaning towards that hourly buy signal making target because they usually do. In terms of Solana on the 15-minute, we had a nice little move down here, obviously not threatening the flag support at the moment, so we can still hit that flag resistance if it's going to. We did have yesterday, I missed it on the video, but I saw it afterwards. We had a head and shoulders here, which broke down with a target in the 88.5 area. That hasn't made the target, and the hourly sell signal is suggesting that it may well not do that. So we shall see. So I'm thinking we may be starting a return up to the high, depending on how strong this move is. In terms of Ethereum, we've got a weekly chart here where we are failing at the weekly middle band after a test that's lasted about 4 weeks. Again, great area to fail. In terms of the daily chart here, this has been the weakest. It's below the daily middle band, and we are pretty close to a test, or basically actually at a test of the 50 DMA as support. Obviously, the bands are very, very tight on Ethereum here. On the hourly chart, no divergence. We've not reached an obvious level here for a topping pattern here. Again, I'm wondering about a possible retest of the high. I think this might be a triangle forming, setting up that retest, so we shall see. All right, great. In that case, no questions. I think that's a wrap. Everyone take care, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right, cheers.